Let me ask you a question, sir. Let me ask you a question. Between cars, industries.
Your Excellency, we came with some observations and 10 specific requests for urgent presidential intervention. These observations and requests are products of discussions in the aftermath of our extraordinary security meeting held 1 week ago.
That's him. That's the guy speaking on the phone. So or no so, so or no so. That's him pretending to be crying on camera because after Bukwari came to power, they still slaughtered people in Borno. And then for the camera, for a time like this, so they said that they have been preparing him codedly to bring him closer to that seat of power. And Kolu is the ticket of Kolu. You hear that he said that he hasn't discussed with him. Lies. They initially thought, you know, the proponents of Muslim tickets, El Rufaya of Kaduna. It was El Rufaya of Kaduna who first said, what is wrong with Muslim tickets? Because it is not about religion, it is about competence, it is about blah, 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 as they are saying right now. At least he did it in Kaduna. He dared the people there. Yeah, he did it, and he managed to rig himself out. To rig himself in again. Well, because the southern Kaduna that could pose a threat was in complete turmoil in the hands of a Fulani terrorist. So they're going to use the same technique on the entire Nigeria, and he proposed it. So believing that maybe he will be positioned to take the chance. Some said no, he will never work with Tinubu because it was the same El Rufaya who went to Lagos when Ambode was there, who told Ambode that if you want to defeat Godfathers, I know how to do that, I'll teach you. Ambode did not survive that. Remember? So now that from the blues, Nadia Esprit Decor, officer in what is they call the officer at Wabi? What is they call the Shetima is now the ticket of Tinubu. So immediately El Rufaya, the Kaduna little finger, started the Muslim ticket. The clerics, all of their imams and all of that, some of them begin to start talking about if anybody bring any Christian come northern Nigeria, they should forget it. Remember that. It was the handiwork of the El Rufaya of Kaduna. Then, come on, this is 2020, 2022. Next year is 2023. That's going to make it, like 30 years. Is that 30 years after Hope 93? MKO Abiola. Aha. Remember that MKO Abiola, who was a Muslim, ended up pairing Baba Gana Kingibe, who is also a Muslim. And they went into that election in what they told us, and we still believe is the freest and the fairest election in Nigeria history. It's just that those who put together the whole thing then were the same people who actually ended it. Same thing. Some said, or maybe Tinubu want to break the jinx. In 1993, there was no threat of Fulani terrorists in every part of southern Nigeria. There was no obvious Islamic or religious supremacy against anyone like we're witnessing today. There was never at the time an open condemnation of people's faith simply because they are different from yours. There was never anything like a Sharia in 1993. Well, put it this way, your Nigeria was never this divided. So yeah, they said Tinubu is going to become the person that will make what MKO Abiola couldn't do, will make that happen. So that's the bobo. They have sold them now. And for those who know better, it is the ticket. Nigeria and everybody who is part of that, it is your ticket to the Golgotha, the Armageddon that you are looking for. Now the ticket be this. Shebi na from frying pan to fire. That was from change to next devil. You see this one, you go see. Anyway, we touched base just to know that the rogues who don't give a damn about anybody's feelings, selling the bobo of one Nigeria and the rest of that, yeah, it is your own choice to choose your poison as you would like. For somebody like me, there's no point in asking me who do you want us to support, except if you are suffering from a serious, I don't even know the name. There's this serious, even baby get brains that they remember things very well. So you can't be an adult and be so dumb that you are asking Mayegun, who should we then support? Because that's exactly what, that's exactly one of the problems, by the way, or even the problems. Some of you know get sense, especially those of you who are like one Nigerian morons. And it no matter you, seriously, it doesn't have anything to do with age. Many of you, the one Nigerianist, you have, what do you call it? You have substituted. No, that's not the word I want to use. You have sublet your reasoning capability to other people to do them for you. So and that give the likes of the rogues who have made your lives miserable and will continue to do so because of your choice. That's why they will continue to make choices for you. Do you understand that now? For somebody like myself who can think for himself, I don't know if maybe all of us can think for ourselves, okay? And that is why the humble slaves, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshobu Alimajiris, who else? These social media bandit, Facebook adsmen, and the rest of them, it becomes so hard to believe that you could actually look at Nigeria and look at everything they have put before you and just say, no, thank you. Like, are you mad? What do you mean that we shouldn't? Because you are dumber than you can imagine, especially if you have already, if you are one of those queuing behind these characters, by the way. Some of you will queue behind them because they are Yoruba, they are Igbo, or they are Fulani, or they are Kanuri, or they are APC, or they are PDP, because you have left the job of self-awareness, critical thinking. You have sublet all of that. You have given that responsibility to somebody else who, let's say if you know they use your brain, somebody else will use them for you. Some of you feel comfortable with your oppressors, your criminal oppressors or leaders or dealers, as you call them. Some of you feel comfortable for them to continue using your brains. So when you go to the public and you say, hey, who should we then follow? You don't get brain. The point here is that choose your poison, okay? I'm not going to choose for you. I have chosen freedom. I have chosen independence. And I've continued to preach that for those who also probably love freedom, who never really want to die in the ass of the rogues, who can't even clean their own asses, peeing everywhere and all that. So you should be able to make your choices. And again, we won't choose for you. You should be able to choose for yourselves. So a pastor was saying something earlier on this issue of, who should you follow? As it is, one Nigeria has nothing to offer you. It has just one thing, and that's misery. Will continue to be the disaster waiting to happen. And this one might actually like quicken it or fast forward it. Before you turn religious, or before you begin to see that you are headed for a religious political confrontation, the choice is yours. Listen to this pastor.
The wider sea, and they're also persons from the Labour Party. And that's very interesting. I wasn't quite expecting that. That's very serious. Noted. Point noted. I am for Nigeria. And
if you're rich and healthy, in Nigeria, you may not understand what many other people are going through. Behind me is a hospital that I went for treatment for the past 3 days. I had an accident and I had fracture on my neck and one of my legs. For 3 days, I could not get proper medical attention with all the money paid. With all the money paid, the right doctors are supposed to attend to me. The main doctor traveled abroad for greener pasture, leaving people in the hands of quack doctors and nurse Eliza, quack nurses. And for 3 days, I could not get what I paid for, including the x-ray, because there was no light. The rich will be sick and fly themselves abroad to seek for medical attention. Most of the hospitals we have in Nigeria are mortuaries. And that is why people are dying every day. And our leaders do not care. Our leaders do not care. Those who destroy this country do not care about what people are going through. You need to see the number of people that are dying every day because of lack of proper medical attention. All they know about is money, collecting money without proper medications, with fake drugs, without equipment, and government do not care. We have yet another opportunity by next year to vote another leader. Where is Peter Obi? Where is Peter Obi? Where is Peter Obi? Where is Peter Obi? Give us Peter Obi before all of us will die in this country. Oh.
Somebody will disagree. Sorry, this person is not going to speak what you think he's going to speak, but somebody is going to disagree with him, and that person is this man.
Bí wọ́n bá ní alọ́gbà gan bá dàgbà bó ṣe tírélà ìwọ lọ lélẹ́lẹ́.
Nítorí.
Bí wọ́n sọ pé irinṣẹ́ gan irinṣẹ́.
Nítorí.
Bí wọ́n ní wọ kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ dádì yìí lọ.
Nítorí.
Torí Tinubu ni. Ẹ wo gbogbo ń tà lálà ẹ̀yin lẹ bí wa o gbogbo ń tẹ́ fẹ́ rí nígbà ayé Abíọ́lá tí wọn ò jí ó ṣe é ṣe. Ìta fẹ́ rí nígbà ayé Awólọ́wọ̀ tí ò pò sí. Tinubu jù.
Agbóta àwọn ọmọ ìlú yóò fẹ́ràn rẹ̀.
Àwọn wo.
Ṣèyí Mákindé.
Kọ́mọ fẹ́ràn rẹ̀. Ṣèyí náà kò ní wíìnì ni.
Kò tún ní wọlé.
Kò ní wà Fọlárin ó wọlé ni.
Ìpè mọ́lẹ́mọ̀ bí ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Ṣé tí má lè rí tí má lọ Ìbàdàn lọ́la màá ní pé kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ kí Ṣèyí Mákindé kó gbàgbé Central.
Wàhálà.
Kó wà fún Tinubu.
Tẹ bá sọ tí Ọ̀ṣìlárì bá gbà yín mú.
Kí ni wọ́n ọjọ́ Ọ̀ṣìlárì ó ṣe ṣèbó ti ṣẹ̀wọ̀n rí. Ẹ mọ iye oṣù tó lò lẹ́wọ̀n ni.
Irọ́ ni o.
Ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n mí ni. Ẹ wọ́n lọ́mọ ìjọ tí ọmọ kù sẹ́wọ̀n. Ẹ kì í ṣe ẹ mọ bínú dáadé ẹ mọ jẹ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ṣèbí wọ́n sọ fún yín kọ́ ọ̀bàdàn ní.
Ṣéjú lẹ́jì.
Àyẹ̀wò àtọ̀tí lẹ́yìn ọ̀sán pé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀.
Bàbá ṣéjú lẹ́jì
Ẹ wò pẹ̀lú àdúrà àwọn èèyàn gan lọ́yọ̀.
Kí wọ́n máa ṣí àrẹ̀.
Dáàdì ẹ máa ṣá ẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ máa bẹ̀rù. Bí nǹkan tó bá ṣe dáàdì. Ẹ bá rí pé ìbẹ̀rù àwọn èèyàn wọ́n fẹ́ máa tírẹ́tì yín. Ẹ wá bìkan lọ dúró sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lóko lóko tàwáǹsì oko gbé lérin ni. Ẹ já lọ dúró lóko. Tó bá di nẹ́ẹ̀sì ẹ̀dádì Tinubu àwọlé àpàdà sí gbòòrò. We will come back.
Torí pé wà ní Niger State ló jẹ́ mọ́ pariwo tẹ́ ń parí.
Dáàbì tí bá dé àbọ̀mọ̀ Ìbàdàn ní mí ọ̀rẹ́ méjì agúgù mò ń gbé.
Lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Ọlọ́ṣogbo.
Lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Ọlọ́ṣogbo.
Irọ́ ni o.
ká tó dé kí ló kọ ẹ̀ mọ́sálà síìmù ilé kára ẹ wo ẹ tẹ́rìtì tí Ṣèyí Mákindé ẹgbẹ́ sẹ́gbẹ́ kan.
Kò ní wíìnì.
Gbogbo west pátápátá gbogbo west massive post ni dadi.
Káwọn ẹ ṣe àrẹ.
Tí ẹrù tó bá tó stage kan gan campaign train ni Àtìkù yóò lọlẹ̀ Tinubu is.
Bọ̀dọ̀ bí wọ́n ń gọ́.
Èèyàn méjì ni tí ò bá ti sí Tinubu kò sẹ́ ebi ìjàsán pẹ́ nìkan ni.
Níbi tó da yín lójú dé. Ìpè Mósè Orímọládé lélẹ̀.
Ìpè Samuel Káyọ̀dé Abíára.
Abíára ni.
Yes.
Bàbá Abíára.
Wòlíì alágbọ̀n ni. Dádì ó ní ẹ má lo Orímọládé inú mi dùn pẹ̀sẹ̀ tó lọ síbi pé wòlíì.
No joke. Sorry if you probably don't understand the Yoruba. He's so confident that whatever he's going to take, he's going to do it, and Tinubu is going to be the next president. If he has to, like, climb the camel, enter the car, enter anything, or even trek to make sure that Tinubu is the next president, it's going to happen. And he said, if anybody threaten you, if anybody try anything, let's just go to farm. Me, we have farm. I'll go there. When Tinubu wins, I'll come back to town. That's how much he's, And then Orimose Orimolade and Sheyi Makinde even collected too. I just wish as many of you are so passionate about these rogues. I just wish they have just maybe, let's say, 10%, just 10% of the same feelings that all of you passionately have for them, that they should have same back for you. Honestly, you won't believe how life will be. I'm not talking about them giving you money or making you somebody, giving you appointment. No. I'm talking about if they show that same kind of, passion towards you, their policies, the government, everything that could make life easier for you. I mean, it would be better than this, but what's a man go do? You need to meet another die-hard Peter Obi supporter too. You need to meet die-hard Atiku supporter. All of them will tell you, for one Nigeria, a business enterprise that they put together to exist only for commercial purposes. And you, well, all of us Nigerians, we are what? We are the commodity they are trading. Before now, it is economic exploitation. They are exploiting us. Oh, they are doing this. They devalued the naira. All this or that. But now look at us today. Terrorists are now using us as exchange rates, exchange commodity. If they kidnap you right now, negotiation will start. Even your family will be saying, we are still waiting for them to call us. People, family that they don't have any experience about kidnapping and ransom payment. Many of them are now, they are improvising now all over the place. So if you insist that you love them so much to keep power while they keep you intentionally underdeveloped, it is your choice. A natural disaster then call them. But when Lagos came underwater, abroad, natural disaster, when flooding happens, right? Here in the UK, the first thing is that if water enter your house, before the water, and okay, I'll present this better now, right? Lagos State in Nigeria, has a lot of money, but they have no structure, no nothing to actually make life even meaningful to the residents. But we'll come back to that. When you see an average Lagos Abobaku who is an educated illiterate, when they see flooding, they say, she flood no they happen for America, ni. She flood no they happen for Australia, ni. Have you not seen flood here and there? But the difference is this. When there is going to be a massive flood, maybe because of torrential rain or rainfall, there would have been warnings weeks before it happens. And most of the time, if it's going to happen like put it this way, if it is going to happen like spontaneously, there is always a provision for emergency evacuation. What does that mean? When water enter everybody's homes, everything and all of that, the people who are in those homes, right? Most of them, they would have been evacuated to a safe place. They don't have to drag their bed, drag their television, trying to save this or save that. They will be saved first. In most cases, for those who have relatives, they would have driven themselves out to their close relative and all that, who are like in a far safer distance. Those who couldn't, including aged people, disabled people, and so many others who are members of the communities where water is going to enter their homes, there will be emergency vehicles taking them here and there, providing them warm meals, and they can be like that for days until the water move. And then the council or the insurance, everybody will begin to move in order to now value the cost of damages. Sure, you get now. That simply means if it happens here, whenever it happens anywhere in the world, right, there is always provision for everyone to get them to safety. In Nigeria, in Lagos, you are on your own, even though you love to kind of brag about Lagos. They want water can't follow. Ask them, who did you call? Help me. What are they carry me? They go where I don't know.
What's your mommy, you? What's your mommy, you? What's your mommy, you? I think what you're about to do, oh my Lord, I think I'll do a lane yesterday. Ó yẹ kó ti bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀. Wàláì ó mú mọ́tò tí bí yẹn tán ni ó ti mú tán. Ìbáwọn lè tẹ̀ ṣe hang.
Ó ti lọ.
Help me. This water, they carry me, they go where I don't know. They carry me, they go where I don't know. That's the experience of many Lagosians who are always like without a bragging right on social media. When they tell you that you are living in a slum, some of you always take offense. I don't know why you're always kind of offended. You feel angry. You are living in a slum, okay? And what is the description of a slum? A slum is a place where, basic amenities are never available or they are inadequate. Do you get that? Maybe now you both they talk about, you make a break them down. A slum is a place where basic amenities like good roads, good drainages, hospitals, emergency centers, schools, electricity, railway, everything. Because they all work for different reasons. You just don't know. They are basic. They are not something you have to pray for miracle to happen. But you don't have them in there, your Lagos. Do you? You don't. You braggy weary. Help me. Why person go see water? Water they come, you they drive. You see water, you don't leave the car, jump out and store safety. It won't save the car. Help me.
No, not it.
I mean, you would expect some level of safety first, health and safety. In the UK, you shouldn't be in that water, except if you are caught in it and you are trying to get to safety. Do you get that now? But everything a joke, everything a fun, everything a that. But their failure are staring at you right there, and you continue to tell yourself, now them feel save you.
Thank God for life. Hey, come. ṣègùn agbára Ọlọ́run. Confirm. Bóyá. Confirm.
I will not allow you to. Help me! 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 If they carry me, they go. We are not know. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
That's the video that came to my head every time I saw that, because it's not that we are not sympathetic. I mean, sympathetic to them, because you see that people will draw that cable, that thing. They are the people who finally chase the car. They chase it down. They tie the rope around it, and they are pulling a car inside water. Make I show you again. And it is in Lagos, so the Lagos of 21st century, where Tinubu built for them. No rescue, no nothing. No. All the people, all the occupants, according to this to the report, they survived. You know what I mean? They survived. But to now rescue the car, this is the technique in this 2022 Lagos, the center of excellence. I've been a mega slum.
Thank God for life. Thank God for life. Hey, here come. Confirm. Bóyá. Confirm.
Again, I just want you to know that when you make all your political choices and the rest of them in the name of one Nigeria, there are consequences of them, and you should never, in fact, don't sit down there and think that just wishing and then enabling criminals to continue to keep you and hold you down as it is your only thing that you have. But some of us have others, okay? Your leaders have plan B. Some of you don't have any. I'm offering you this now. That plan B, that your plan B should be, if you are a Yoruba man, it should be for Yoruba nation. If you are an Igbo man or woman, it should be for Biafra, seriously. And if you are from northern Nigeria, you should begin to look into that Arewa Republic, okay? Because you see this Nigeria that you are seeing, so it's not going to last. And it is not because many of us would really want that to happen as quick as possible. No, it's because even those who claim to be your leaders of one Nigeria, yeah, they seems to be on a codeine diet. They are not of this world. And every of their action is pushing Nigeria step by step towards that same reality, the breakup of Nigeria. And, at the time, you're going to tell yourselves that it's no longer about praying, that Nigeria should not be this or that. In fact, you should be redirecting your prayers that those who wants to continue to keep Nigeria one, right? That your God should shame them so that you can be free. The contraption they put together for you and the way they put it together for you is so complicated and locked together that no matter how much you try to think you want to keep it or save it, your leaders have plan B. Their plan B is to leave Nigeria when it becomes hot and burning. Tinubu has a house in France. He has a house in America. Well, God knows how many, right? And he also has a house here in the UK. Bokwari and his children, they are British. Well, maybe Bokwari didn't take that, but his children, Aisha and the rest of them, they are British, so they will come down here. Maybe they are even like from Dubai too. That's where Aisha has been living. I mean, she's been living there for a while now. They all have plan B. Their plan B is not Nigeria. Now you and your mumu never do. You see, your criminal leaders, they are insensitive to the situation that they have pushed all of us into. And rather than them to take a step or two steps back and think and be like, oh, this trajectory, where will they take this Nigeria to? Oh my, go be fire for fire. Because may I not lie you. If you are an Igbo man, This one is just a brother to brother advice now. Don't take my advice. So if you are an Igbo man, and as Nigeria is today, and you join them with APC, to continue to push for power, you are just signing your own death warrant. Not just yours, so you are signing that of those you love that you are not thinking about right now because you are not thinking. You see the trajectory where they are taking that Nigeria, is going to be the worst part of the trajectory you've ever seen. Bokwari will be a saint. So if you are an Igbo man and you found yourself in any way of this whole thing and you are jumping up and down for APC, you have no idea of what you are getting yourselves into. As for my own brothers, Yoruba brothers and sisters, let me tell you what you should also be preparing for. When you finally make your choice and you follow them to enthrone this jihadist agenda, they will mention Yoruba name. They will mention the collaborators from another part of northern Nigeria. Yeah, but guess what? The table is going to turn. Yorubas are going to then be blamed for enabling terrorism in Nigeria because you know what? Shetima is the one that will be shanking your Tinubu. So think and well, when they will sell you the Yoruba local or this one local just to keep one Nigeria, you are turning the table. And when you turn it, you see everyone, before now, make I tell you something. Or even till now. Every northerner is seen as a Fulani by the people who have a serious disdain for what Buhari has done, the level of division that Buhari has brought to Nigeria. There are people from southern Nigeria who generally believe that if you are from northern Nigeria and your position is to defend the Buhari, they class you as Fulani. Then when the Fulani terrorists now came and they started all the killings and getting away with them, and many of these northerners are defending them, nobody could differentiate if they are Hausa, Kanuri, or Fulani. They started calling every one of them Fulani. Now, for 7 years, every northerner, to those who are already done with Nigeria, is a Fulani. Well, guess what? That is the exact position you are going to be. This time around, we are going to now be, they keep telling you, every time they pick on Buhari, they will tell you, Tinubu enabled him. Good enough, even the people with their APC, they said it. That only part of Yoruba land supported Buhari and Tinubu. They know that. Not all Yorubas. But you know what's going to happen now? The table is about to turn. Yorubas collaborated with the Fulanis, the Kanuris, and these power mongers, the jihadist power mongers in APC, Egbekegbe. They undermined what they call the plurality of Nigeria, religion, and all of that stuff. They are insensitive to all of that. Now, Yorubas are going to be dragged into it. So speak out to. So that's exactly what you are endorsing. If you think you are endorsing Tinubu for good education, better electricity, good infrastructures, and all of that, now slap yourself to wake up. She been a Lagos, you they leave. Abi no be Lagos, you they leave. When you continue, when you lie to yourselves and you are done, you slap yourselves back to life and tell yourself you want Tinubu to replicate what they have done in Lagos, in Nigeria, and tell yourself that you're actually being honest. It's your choice. So make all of una go, they make una choice. So because just yesterday, as the obedient, as they were celebrating the emergence of their own Fulani vice president, you see what I said, right? Before now, we know about Akim Baba Ahmed. Before now, we know about Yusuf Baba Ahmed Dati. They say them be brothers from Mauritania. Therefore, their parents were from Mauritania a while back. Their story is linked to that of conflict for jihad. If you haven't read it, maybe, So, cut the chase. The moment he appeared, to some of my own brothers and sisters, Fulani is no longer a bad thing. They were celebrating that, this is a very smart team and all of that. If anybody come for Obidati last summer, you're automatic enemy. I told you, I said you are going to witness the most dirtiest, the most divisive political experience that will eventually lead to the total chaos and then the end of this whole charade. Chebuna know they learn from history. So we're here watching, from nowhere, the video just came out. They said that Ahmed Dati, well, they didn't say he said it. They were debating on a gay law in Nigeria. They said that everybody have the right in Nigeria. You should have this or that, but not to be an homosexual. It is against the religion. It's against this, and even their law is against it. But how did they make that law? Ahmed Dati was one of them. So they were debating the law under Goodluck Egbere Jonathan. During the debate, everyone was talking about why we can't have homosexuals or publicly gay and all of that, this and that. Meanwhile, some of your politicians, so if not many of them, they are actually like homosexuals too, or bisexual. But that's a story for another day, Abi, because they say when they sleep with themselves, now for ritual. Abi no be so. Una know all of that. You know those of them who are actually gay. You know the Dido, you remember the Dido senator? But publicly, hypocrisy, yeah? If you are gay, you do this and that, Now so, then give microphone to Honorable Ahmed Dati. What do you think, Honorable Ahmed Dati, about this bill? The person that brought the bill is a PDP member from southern Nigeria, by the way, and he's actually a Christian, not even a Muslim. To say, Aram, a Christian, bring him. So, long story short, everybody is contributing. What do they think? What do they think? Ahmed Dati rose up and he said, homosexuals, they're supposed to be killed. And that was, I think it was 10 years ago. APC, Egbekegbe and the rest, they don't go bring the video. Say, we never start. Maybe all of you say you know the test mic. You are all testing mics. And you are going to tear yourselves apart so much. Yeah? And you're going to pretend that every one of you supporting them, you are going to pretend that you love Nigeria more than those ones. These ones will say they love Nigeria more than you. Then these ones will, that's what you are all going to do. And it's going to be the most dirtiest of them all. And the question I ask myself is that why would I want to be part of that? For experience sake, go and enjoy it. Baba say me then kill them. Kill gay people. Baba, you need to come out and say me they don't kill gay people. You see all the LGBT, YSZQ, all our LGTV. Sorry, I don't know why I'm keep mixing that up. Who felt like it's going to be freedom, it's going to be this or that, and they have already started supporting the freedom, Almost they just say their deputy, their vice president, if he get power, na jihad yo. So make them turn your back for drum. Now people are now trying to change that narrative, ignore that among other things, and let's move on. It's a smart person. Forget about his religious forget it. Continue forgetting their this, their that, because you are so interested in saving one Nigeria. Forget it. Now everything get consequence and consequences. That's why I know they venture into it too. What is now your business with Nigeria if you know that you're not interested in elections? How many times are we going to keep telling you that don't stop disgracing your family in public? As we are today, I've told you that we have not gotten what we want. Doesn't mean that we can't indeed expose why. Expose what you have now, which prompted why we want what we want. If you elect any weary, if you bring any of your weary in, they are not going to be facing you, or you wearies alone now. Trust me. They're not going to face you alone. Did I go to anywhere to go and vote for Boko Haram? Did you see me with voters card going everywhere to go and vote for any of your criminal leaders anytime? Did I? Today, am I not paying the price of how destroyed Nigeria is? Am I not? I be you see now everybody where everybody where they collect now, where they collect from home and abroad, everywhere, home and away. Now all of them supported or voted for Boko Haram. So now don't they gather again like Doled, don't die head, Abi? Where's your business? What is your business in DC? What's your business? What's your business? This is my business. I'm still here. They never kill me, and they never kill you. You made the mistake before. You're about to make it again. How about I make you understand that go make a move? Or now go pay the price, and all of us go collect the water. So whatever it's going to be like, your choice. Or no, they pretend like say your parents are, they not train you right. Education should tell you that when all of when you release, when you go for your criminal rogues, and when they begin to deal with you, which is what they do best. Now all of us go they collect the water, no be so. So make a talk. Now this one will go contribute to make you know say all of you are mad. You are mad. You and your leader, your criminal leaders, promoting doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting a different result. It's a sign of insanity. They say now symptoms of a weary. And when you commit your madness, not be only you with the effect. People traveled here now they have to be like, how many mopo you need? She person where they America, we no join you, shout a change, next devil, and the rest of that. Today, now if they want to go anywhere, they say, Baba, if you come Nigeria, no go about the Lagos, about the expressway, anything from 7 p.m., sir. I said, I'm trying to go to a Coco Sea, like we can ride a bike, we can go to those mountain Baba, don't ride bike, you. If you ride bike anyhow here, Baba, you will learn here, I would learn here. Fulani asthma everywhere. You already Bruku that are choosing them, fighting and continue to keep them. Is it not better for us to keep telling you that the Yuri Buruku she, the jaw, the Ronu now, get here, Ronu dele, Namakuna think now. This is not about what do you call your momentary enjoyment or momentary satisfaction of yes, we did it. Waiting una they do. No be so una jump up when you brought in Bokuwari. Una no celebrate. How many of you are celebrating today to your launch of Come back home and be what? Ikajodonibara. Make I come back home so that we go be with you and I. We go to run from Boko Haram bullet. Or which one am I coming home to come and do with you? I'm asking you to stop. Please stop. You know they tire you. My friend, shut up your mouth. Come back here and do what? I go join you for the refugee camp where they create. Or which of them? I should come and join you to come and free the Boko Haram terrorist victims. Or which one? The other day, just this morning now, we are reading again. You see all of you who heard about people, Nigeria recruiting terrorists into Nigerian army. It is true. 100% true. I don't find out. Well, confirmed. Repentant terrorists are being recruited into the Nigerian army. Tinubu go bring in own army from where? 50 million youth. You know, get sense. Provoke me. Any sense. If you think that propagating these people and keeping them together and then spiting them, they come back here and do waiting with you. Kill Afe Joshi. So go and do what? Nero, no. And if you are living abroad, you lie to people in Nigeria. I would have said that thunder should fire you. But if thunder fire you there, they go see get emergency to take you. They say they thunder. What do they call that thing? Lightning. Is that what they call lightning? They still get treatment for them. I wish that kind of fashion go thunder, the one that will strike you and take you from here to another place where they say they search for you, anything. You are abroad. 2014. You lied to people in Nigeria because of Tinubu, fake Pastor Ruga, Isale Eko, Barack Obama, Fashola. You lied to people from abroad that these people are the brain. Even if Bokuwari is on a stretcher, is on a wheelchair, you know that there are brilliant people, brilliant brains around them. You lied to them. Now you are still abroad 7 years, 8 years after you lied to them. Now they don't recontract you now, Abi. You are doing patriotic Nigeria from abroad. The only thing that you have Some of them, because I've met them, the only thing all of them have is the fact that you have managed to be citizens of where you are living. And that thing now costs on top the people who are actually listening to you from Nigeria. They don't know. But you know that it's a cost. You see that citizenship they give you for America, that citizenship, British citizenship they give to you, that Canadian citizenship they give to you. You stay back in Canada, you will stay back in America, you stay back in the UK and all over the place, right? And whenever there is an election coming, you will join the team to bring in rogues, criminals. Once you finish, some of you will even fly down there. You pay people money to ensure that these rogues retain that, right? Once you are done, you go back to where you come from. No be witchcraft with that. Yeah. Waiting worse pass wish. Yeah. You go back to the comfort where you are enjoying everything. Then from there, you are now teaching your mumu back at home that they should endure. Rome was not built in a day. Thunder will fire you, no fit travel. I wish now those ones if you travel, if you come. And we go strike. And you enter your room, bring you outside. So now the will be this, not the. I won't wish you any evil. I will just say, all of you should know that there is consequences too. Okay. Many of you today, you are being security conscious. You have seen how the economy is ruined and destroyed. You have seen the level of unemployment among the young people. And then they say they will rescue you from that. From where? From those ones, from the terrorists that are already wearing uniform. I was reading it earlier. They said they recruited Boko Haram as a warder in Nigeria prison. Me, I never hear anything like that. Me, terrorists so confident, so anything. They don't enter police, they don't enter military, don't enter DSS, don't enter, including prison, Baba. And you want to keep that together. Nigeria, one Nigeria. They asked Tinubu, how are we going to do it? This insecurity. He said it's caused by unemployment. And they actually thought he was saying something reasonable until Baba just lost everything completely. Tinubu, how can we walk around to get to defeat Boko Haram? He said, look around you, 33% unemployed. What is the 33% of Nigeria of 200 million? It will point 200 million, 200 million. Divide them into three like this. And then you have an idea of what 33% is. That's the number of people who are jobless. So if you see them on social media who are turning to prayer warrior, some of them are seeing visions, na ebi, na hunger everywhere. You know what I mean now? I mean, I'm not saying that no make your choice. Just remember that there are consequences of that. And somebody said that if you don't learn from history, you're bound to repeat that. And it's quite making sense. 2023, 1993. Let's calculate. 1993 to 2003, 10 years. To 2013, 10 years. To 2023, 10 years. That's 30 years. And they said that if Tinubu win, if Tinubu no win, democracy go end. If Tinubu win, democracy go end. Either way, now lose. But you see, the obedient disagrees. You will see, it will shock everybody, will surprise this. I say, oh, yeah, that surprise going on like 100 days. You surprise all of us, surprise Nigeria, surprise everywhere. And if they don't allow you, what's it go happen after? What's your plan B? The obedience says they don't have plan B. They only have one plan, and it's the last shot. And they don't want to miss. If they miss, may Nigeria kuku handle. Forget it. Everybody is now handling. Now we can say the team is complete. It's Bokwari. It is a Tinubu, Shetima. It is Peter Obi, Yusuf Dati. It is Atifku, Okowa. It is Kwakwanso. Who else is in the game? Omoyele Showore and I don't know his own deputy, because I told him here, I said, the last time we had a chat, sure, we all agreed that PVC is poverty validation card. Why should we be part of a poverty validation process? And Omayegun's very political, we head on to that, and we wished him good luck. In his own political journey in this charade called election. Everybody make your choice. We have made ours. We can take ours. But let me make my tea. It's cold. And when I get back, sure, I'll take few calls. And then we can call it a night. Like and share if you haven't.